US tariffs on imports from Canada, Mexico and China kicked in on Tuesday, sparking swift retaliatory tariff from Beijing and Ottawa. Now, the US tariffs on Canadian and Mexican goods came into effect as a deadline to avert President Donald Trump's levies passed without the nation striking a deal. Now, the US president also signed an order to hike duties on China to 20%. Trump had unveiled that and then paused blanket tariffs on imports from Canada and Mexico in February, accusing them of failing to stop illegal immigration and drug trafficking. All Mexican exports to the US are set to face a levy of 25% under the plans. Most Canadian exports will face a 25% tariff, with energy products facing a 10% duty. Earlier, Donald Trump had shut down hopes of any last-moment deal, telling reporters on Monday that there was no room left for both countries to avoid fresh levies. US stock markets tumbled after Trump's comments.
On the tariffs, is there any room left for Canada and Mexico to make a deal before midnight? And should we expect those Chinese tariffs, the extra 10%, to take?
No room left for Mexico or for Canada. No, the tariffs, they're all set. They go into effect tomorrow.
Trump said on social media on Monday that tariffs on agricultural imports would come on April 2nd. A White House official said that this came under Trump's existing plans for reciprocal tariffs tailored to each trading partner. Hours after Trump's comment, Canada hit back. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said that Canada would impose 25% tariffs against the $155 billion of American goods. It will start with tariffs on $30 billion worth of goods immediately and tariffs on the remaining products in 21 days' time. The statement from Trudeau said that there is no justification for Washington's actions. It added that Canada has worked relentlessly to address the flow of fentanyl into the US, including a $1.3 billion border plan and appointment of a fentanyl czar. Trudeau warned that Americans will pay more for groceries, gas and cars and potentially lose thousands of jobs because of the tariffs imposed by the US, adding that tariffs violate a trade agreement that was negotiated by Trump in his last term. Beijing also countermeasures against new US tariffs. It announced levies on a range of agricultural imports from the United States. It will impose 15% duty on imports of chicken, wheat, corn and cotton, and on a range of other goods. This after the Trump administration hiked tariffs on Chinese goods to 20%.